Good morning and happy Sunday mornings with Mel. I certainly hope all of you had a good July 4th. I know I did. And this week I am along the road, along a path, by a ditch. This week I'm talking about the story of the Good Samaritan. I'm sure many of you are familiar with it. How a man was robbed, left to die along the side of the street, and three people walked by. An attorney asked Jesus, "Who's my neighbor? Who do I need to take care of?" And Jesus tells his story how a very religious man walked by and ignored him because he was so busy in his religiosity. How another person walked by and was so nodding to wanting to get involved, so he went to the other side of the street. And then along came the Good Samaritan. He wrapped the man's wounds, put him on his donkey, took him to an inn, and offered to pay for his services, that he would return and pay for that. And who is your neighbor? Is it the person next door? Is it the person in your neighborhood? Is it your friend? And Jesus doesn't really directly answer the question. It's anybody that we see in their time of need. I know where I live, we refer to people as our neighbors and they live 2 or 3 miles away. But that's probably only 12 houses away. But it's just different how things have changed through the years. There was a time when you didn't know your neighbor, you went and introduced the new neighbor and you took them a pie. And all of those things make someone a good neighbor. I was doing some research, and one of the top things that made you a good neighbor was a high fence, so you could seclude and have your own privacy. And that's all part of being a good neighbor, is giving someone their space. I was thinking of songs that I could sing, and the only one that I could think of off the top of my head is an old round we used to do, and it goes, love, 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 love. The gospel in one word is love. Love thy neighbor as thy brother. Love, love, love. I think that when it comes to being a good neighbor, we all have our own gifts, we have our own talents, and how we would do that. It may be inviting them to a show, it may be inviting them to a movie. Some people aren't into entertaining. It's just when you see someone hurting, when you see someone in need, being there for them in their greatest time of need. So as I'm sitting here by this path that goes into the pasture and by the road and by the ditch, another song that came to my mind goes, Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. When I feel afraid, think I've lost my way, you're there right beside me. Nothing will I fear as long as you are near. Please be near me to the end. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. As I was singing that, I thought, sometimes we don't know when to get involved or when to stay out of things. And I think that God directs us. I think He really pierces our heart when we need to do something, when we see someone hurting and or less fortunate than us. And I think we are blessed when we share those gifts that we've been given. And it's those gifts that I think that we need to be thankful for, which leads me to my next song. And that goes, give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because he's given Jesus Christ, his Son. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because he's given Jesus Christ, his Son. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am weak, because of what the Lord has done for us. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am weak, because of what the Lord has done for us. Give thanks. And I think that's all part of it. It's what we did on July 4th. We were thankful for our independence, for our freedoms that we enjoy. And those freedoms don't just extend to us as a country. They do extend to us in our faith. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, or you're looking for a place to worship, come to St. John's UCC in South Amherst at 204 Leonard Street, where no matter who you are or where you are in life's journey, you are always welcome there. God bless you. Have a good week.